Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 30 made in USA coins by market cap. We're going to start with Caspar, followed by IP, Op, Move, Maker, Stacks, Injective, Say, World Coin, and then we end with THETA at number 30. Let's get straight into it. Caspar against USD, we have hit, ladies and gentlemen, target number 1. So here we are. We were anticipating this way back in November. We got this target way back in November. Now it's really March. December, January, February, March. 4 months in the making. Here we are. So this was what we said, that once the right shoulder is complete, Caspar is likely to hit to these two targets. So we got the right shoulder. That's it. I mean, of course, if Caspar rose higher, right, and we had a consolidation over here, sure, Caspar could be heading much higher. But we didn't get that. We got what we were hoping for, right? If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, very likely it's a duck. So yeah, we got a duck, and eventually it has already dropped towards target number 1. We have target number 2 still towards the downside for Caspar. So more downsides to be expected. So be careful about going long here. Yes, Caspar from the all-time high is already down 72%. I suspect this is not it. I suspect we're gonna drop down to 80%, at least 80% at 4 cents, right? But anyway, as long as we're under the skinny pink line, we will remain with a bearish bias for Caspar. There could be a relief rally. Okay, there's already a strong push coming in. So that is why, you see this strong move towards the upside, right? From the bottom to the top, 36%. After hitting targets, normally there's a strong reaction. But I suspect there's still more downside to come for Caspar. I don't think it's done yet. We might go slightly higher. But yeah, let me see. You see, we rose to 0.618. Right. Drop down, rally to 0.618 right at the resistance pump. We drop down again. So now you can also do the same thing. You pull the Fibonacci retracement. And then the assumption is that we'll head towards the 0.618 area. We may not though. We might just hit to 0.5 and then we hit lower. So yeah, it depends on the situation. I suspect that we might just hit to 0.5 before dropping lower. Right. We could still go to 0.618 though. But I don't think we're going to take out these highs. So yeah, I think this is a continuation down towards target number 2 at 4 cents. So there you go. When I posted this on November, right, there were some, people. Look at this. In a bull run, really? Yes, really. I should reply to him. Yes, I see. Sometimes you will meet people who will laugh at you. But, stay on your lane. Keep doing your thing. If you believe in yourself and you know that it is correct, and it has happened many times before, continue doing it, right? Sometimes you might get stuff like this, right? So anyway, so that's Caspar for you. Caspar! Moving on is Story IP. IP against USDT. Here we are for IP. IP is in a consolidation. This, ladies and gentlemen, looks to me like a squeeze. IP could be heading higher. Potentially, right? By the same time, IP could also get mountain ranges. This could be a descending triangle, and we could be heading lower as well. Right? Going back down to sub $2. Entirely possible. So as it stands, IP is a no-go. Optimism. Optimism is just not really that optimistic at the moment. Optimism is down against BTC. There was a head and shoulders, right, that formed over here. Not textbook perfect, still a head and shoulders nevertheless. Left shoulder, big head, bigger right shoulder, strong bounce, continue lower. So that's the story for optimism against BTC. It's just losing ground, so which means that it's very important, to always secure your profits. Against USD, optimism is also down. It's super down, right? Optimism, it always forms mountain ranges before it drops, right? There's another mountain range over here. So it's just not really looking that good. It's in a downward trend. It's under the skinny pink line. So yeah, optimism is a no-go. Very likely when Ethereum starts its bullish run, right, all the coin in its orbit, including optimism, will do very well. Move against USD. Here we are for Move. So Move is in a downward trend. How much lower are we gonna go? I don't know. Does this look like a bullish reversal? No, it doesn't. So yeah, stay safe. Maker. Okay, I love what I see on Maker. on the USD pair, right? Maker against BTC has potential as well, in the form of a squeeze over here, right? A, B, C, D, E, pop, breaks higher, right? Maker against BTC is in a new all-time low that had a strong reaction, and you could see volume coming in. So whales are already making their move, right? So if you look at previous rallies, look at the volume, right? So yeah, I suspect that Maker will stage a very, very strong reaction. But of course, we'll have to look for accumulation first, right? And we cannot see bearish chart patterns. We want to see accumulation, something bullish. But yeah, we don't see it yet for Maker BTC. But against USD, we like what we see. Why? Because this is a very nice potential ABCDE in the making. Very, very nice. The anticipation is for Maker to take out the clusters of cells over here at 600 and roughly 660, I would say. The low is 661, yeah, so about 660, under 660, right? And Maker is very volatile. Volatile down, volatile up, volatile down, volatile up, volatile down. Yes? I think there's more downside for Maker. I don't think Maker is done yet. So we are anticipating this cluster of cells. Of course, we could also take out these clusters of cells, right? But if you move down to the daily, you will see that this was a squeeze that came on, right? Very, very nice symmetrical squeeze. Symmetrical triangle squeeze, right? Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, higher lows, and then bam, we broke out. We went above the skinny pink line. Again, as long as we're above the skinny pink line, we remain with the bullish bias. And it just continues higher and higher and higher before it touched the skinny pink line. Had a get out rally. This is where you get out. And after that, pam, it went under the skinny pink line. Bear trend starts. So again, as long as we're under it, we remain with our bearish bias. So we're still anticipating these lows to be taken out. Right, we will maybe 650, but yeah, very likely 660. Under 660. So it's still a long way more to go, right? Another 40% more for Maker. I don't think Maker is done yet. But again, just like, Ethereum, once it does well, all the other coins in Ethereum's orbit will do very well. And that includes Maker. Stacks. Okay, Stacks is just very, very scary. Stacks against BTC has already collapsed back down to new all-time lows, right? We were anticipating great things in the sense of very nice accumulation, right? Could have broken higher, but nope, we broke lower instead. So I feel like there is still more downside to come for Stacks BTC. It's just very, very weak. Against USD, yeah, here we are, right? Could this whole thing be a very big head and shoulders? Oh my god. Not looking good. It's not looking good, boys and girls. Any signs of there could be a rally coming on to head towards the skinny pink line before a potential continuation lower. So I still think that there is still another wave lower, right? 1, 2, 3. There's another consolidation phase expected, and then another deep lower, right? Probably clearing all these clusters of cells. So more downside is to be expected for Stacks. Injective against BTC. Here we are for Injective. Injective continues dropping lower. Again, as long as we cross the skinny pink line, we remain with our bearish bias. And so Injective continues dropping lower. Injective against USD is also down, right? We have a target over here, $7.60. We're almost there. So Injective had, Injective just keeps forming mountain ranges, right? Rising channel. I mean, you can see this, right? Kind of a head and shoulders, right? Drops down, rising channel, right? Drops down again, something like a head and shoulders, right? Drops down, rising channel. These are all bearish continuation chart patterns. Again, 760 is expected to be hit, which coincides again with the noisy area over here. So there we go, more downside for Injective. Is this it? I am not too sure about things. Right, again, you can just look at, just eyeing things, right? Noisy area here, noisy area here. Some noise here. This is much more noisier. So 760. If anything, right, we will be anticipating a rally, right? Forming a consolidation over here. Again, this in itself is a noisy area. So if and when Injective comes back out, comes back up, you will mark all these areas, right? Anyway, if this is a 1, 2, 3, it'll be a 4 and a 5. Very likely a 4 and a 5. So yeah, I still think that Injective is a short though. If there's a rally, I still think it's a short. As long as we're under the skinny pink line, we remain with a bearish bias for injective. Say against US. Okay, let's look at the BTC pair first. Say against BTC. Look at this. Right. Yeah, no. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, something like that. Nope. Looking good against USD. Say, okay, we had a target over here at $1.30. This was a target derived from the squeeze here. You see this? Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, higher lows is a squeeze, right? Bam! We broke out. But then we came back down, and that's it. Once this dropped, right, under the support, that's it. So this is considered to be invalidated with this drop in March 2024 last year, because we don't take a look at say just dropped out of the top 50. And yeah, so here we are for say not looking good again. Rising channel, very big rising channel. Preceding trend bearish, subsequent trend bearish as well. Rising channels are bearish chart patterns. But anyway, we are under the skinny pink line largely. So yeah, much more downside potentially for say again, nothing much for us to work with, so we're gonna have to move on. WorldCoin. This is Scam Altman's coin. WorldCoin is down against BTC under the skinny pink line, so trend is bearish. But you can see volume coming in. Somebody is buying WorldCoin. Against USD is also down, new all-time lows. Again, rising channels, drops lower. Nothing for us to work with, so we're gonna have to move on from WorldCoin to THETA. THETA against BTC. Here we are for THETA. Oh, bad. We are almost new all-time lows. Almost there. So, not looking too good. Against USD, here we are for THETA. Okay, let's drop down to the daily. Here we are for the daily. So again, noisy area here. Finding some support. There's another one over here, right? So I suspect we may drop back under 70 cents, right? We were at 76 cents, so I think 70 cents, sub 70 cents, could be a potential bullish reversal. Yeah, again, I think we're gonna clear these classes of cells though. So yeah, but it's looking pretty bearish, right? This is a very weak rally. It should have rallied much higher. All right, taking out all these classes of buys. Right, let me show you another example of a coin that's doing well, which is Maker, which we just saw. Right, look at this. This is Maker's rally, and this is what was it? THETA's rally. Look at how weak versus how strong. Right. Yeah, so that's THETA for you. Not looking good though. So stay safe. All right, boys and girls. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-ta.